Meirl. Back in uni, a girl mocked my presentation one time, so I searched for her group and asked the topic they were presenting on. I spent 4 days researching on it and asked her so many questions like it was common knowledge that she cried. Stay blessed, precious one. Meirl. Nick Diller. Yo WTF. Just saw a stat that said only 30 to 50% of people have an internal dialogue. There's really 50% plus of the population out here walking around with nothing going on in their head. Everything is starting to make much more sense. Meirlkins. Remember quarantine when everyone was making bread and dancing and making art and taking care of plants and just learning new useful skills, and we got a small glimpse into what life is supposed to be like. Meirl Sarah Kirby. Why don't grocery stores participate in Black Friday? I don't need 20% off a flat screen. Give me half-price Tide Pods and $1 coffee creamers, and then you better believe I'll be at the doors at 3 a.m. Meirl. Hey, just so you know I'm not gay or anything, this is Grindr my guy. I guess people who are lactose intolerant can't walk down the fucking dairy aisle? I'm just looking. Meirl. Matt. Without revealing your actual age, what's something you remember that if you told a younger person they wouldn't understand? Monster King. Video games only worked on Channel 3. Meirl. Captain Yam Omatok. Do you do sock sock shoe shoe? Or sock shoe? Bree Schwab. What kind of a sociopath does sock shoe? Meirl. Red. MFS who haven't caught COVID even once for the past 3 years. Meirl. And at You Love Me, imagine falling in love with someone just to find out they watch Netflix with subtitles. Jacob. I'm convinced people who don't like subtitles can't read fast. Meirl. Men will turn 4 and base their whole personality off of one of these. Meirl. Get Bell soon. Wet asterisk wep asterisk forget it brother, you can just die. And ah. Meirl. When you think you got dutits. Representing the guys RN, we have no idea WTF that is and don't want to know. Meirl. Fawn Moscato. Dolly Parton has been married for 54 years and I have never seen her husband not one time. Goals? Assassination tips for ladies follow. Fun fact. Dolly Parton is not blonde. All her blonde dos are wigs. When she goes out with her husband, because he doesn't want to be in the public eye, she has her real hair and wears more typical middle-aged Southern lady outfits, and people just don't recognize her. She just Clark Kents her way into maintaining a private life. She's the real-life Hannah Montana. Meirl. My husband had a sleepover with his best friends to watch Thursday Night Football. Meirl. Hey man, do you dry off your face after a shower with the same towel you use to dry your balls? Or do you have a separate ball towel? Latest internet reference at if replying to @Eden Eats. You start with the face then head on down. The towel forgets everything by tomorrow. Meirl G. Ash. If you ever want to kill an hour with a guy, ask him what animals he thinks he could take in a fight. Twitter for iPhone. What animal do you think you could take in a fight? Maybe a horse. Do I get prep time? Yeah. But the horse gets it too. Then no. Meirlash. Why did U.S. schools teach us how to square dance in the 4th grade? What was the reason? Meirl. People who sleep with their phone on silent or DND really don't give a F about nobody's life. Meirl. Look, if you decide to have a problem after midnight, that's between you and God tbh. Meirl. Ya whole family could die and somebody gone tell you God got a plan. A Mau man, get the fuck out my face. Meirl. Hiker lost for 24 hours, ignored calls from rescuers because of unknown number. Please just text me. Meirl. Janelle Camo. Sorry I missed your call, 95% of the calls I get are from robots trying to steal my credit card information, so this entire method of communication is now dead tome. Me_IRL. 81-year-old pensioner jailed after joining a gang because he was lonely. By Julia Banim, the 22nd of October 2019. 29 Share FF tweet share. An 81-year-old man has been jailed for 9 months after acting as a getaway driver for drug dealers in a bid to tackle his feelings of isolation. Meirl and mustache. Sorry I'm not scanning a QR code for your menu, I'm with the boomers on this. Meirl. Kevin Farzad. Cool, the sun sets at 5 now and everyone's a lot sadder, but at least we got to sleep an extra hour that one time. Meirl. Going with a female friend to get her car moded, love this, we do it every year, they ignore her entirely and talk to me, since I'm a man. I know nothing about cars. She, however, was for many years the chief mechanic of a Formula One racing team. She will pick her moment. Meirl Mora Quint. My kid said being a grown-up must be awesome because you can eat junk food and no one makes you get up in the morning and you don't have to take showers if you don't want to, and I didn't want to ruin it for them by explaining that they're describing depression. Meirl. Lucy Huber. At Clubs. Stop saying and quat. Start a family and quat. When you mean and quat. Have kids and quat. A couple is still a family. A single person and her cat is a family. A couple and their plants are still a family. 3 weirdly close roommates could be a family. You don't need kids to be a family.